Let me first give all praise and all honor to the God of my ancestors, the God of Africa, the Almighty Amen Ra. This is your brother Radio 1 coming back at you again with another video of truth and historical reality. And the name of this video is Fake Negroes Calling Hispanics Black. Yes, that is what we're going to be talking about today. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, let me tell you, people, let me tell you, there is so much cooning and so much fakery going on in the black community today. So much cooning. All these movements, all these leaders, they're all fake. And they're all anti-African and anti-black. Okay, such as the Hebrew Israelites, the Christian Church, the Nation of Islam, the Moors, the Aborigine movement, they're all fake and they're all anti-African and anti-black. Even Africa is turning their back on their ancestors for this Islamic and this Hebrew Israelite madness, or this Hebrew Israelite deception. That is what's going on today. And back to the subject. Now, I am from Florida. I live in Atlanta now. But back in my hometown in Florida, there's a big Hispanic population. Orlando, Florida. That's where I'm from. Okay? But there's a big Hispanic population in Florida. And you also have some black people down there who I call Negroes. Yes. And these Negroes down there in Florida, I'm just keeping it real. I'm going to be 100 with you. I know it's going to hurt your feelings, but I got to keep it honest, truthful, and 100. Now, these Negroes in Florida, they have a habit of calling Hispanics black. Okay? These Hispanics, most of them are white, are the whitest of whites. And they have very straight hair. They look no different from a European Caucasian with brunette hair. Just when you're out in the public and you see a Hispanic person with pale skin and straight hair, and he is standing next to a white person with brunette hair or dark hair, just look at both of them. Look at them. And you will see that there is no difference between the two. They look the same. But these dumb Negroes in Florida want you to believe that that Hispanic that looks no different from that Caucasian with the brunette hair is black. Yes. And these Negroes, they are very self-hate. Okay? And a lot of them, they have a lot of ties to Hebrew. That's why when I see a black man or black woman talk about Hebrew, I get away from them. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear nothing about that Hebrew Israelite man garbage. None of it. So, but yeah, back to the subject. And I know Florida is not the only place that does this. I know there are Negroes everywhere around America who say this, that Hispanics are black. And most of these Hispanics do not have a drop of black in them. Okay? You can't even call them mulatto, let alone black. Okay, because their hair is so straight and their skin is so pale, they are damn near white. They can't be called black, not even mulatto. Because when you look at a mulatto person will have somewhat of a brown skin complexion, curly hair, okay, curly or wavy hair. But the Hispanics don't have none of that. A lot of them, they call themselves brown, but most of them are not brown. They look white. As a matter of fact, they look almost like Asians. Now, Asians call themselves yellow. So if they look like Asians, they might as well call themselves yellow. Why call yourself brown? But back to the subject. Let's be logical and let's be reasonable here. Okay, back where I'm from in Florida. Okay, when I go to the nightclub on the weekend, I used to go to the nightclub a lot in downtown Orlando. And I'm just going to say it, Club Beach. Yeah, Club Beach'em. Friday night, Saturday night. Okay? Playing nothing but rap music, hip hop music. mostly black people, some Hispanics, okay? And the black people in there, they black as tar. Midnight black, jet black. Okay, because you have a lot of real dark-skinned black people in Florida. And a lot of these real dark-skinned people in Florida are very self-hating. Yes. But when you go into that club, or when I go into that club, and I always have some niggas or some Negroes trying me. Okay? Trying me. They're being disrespectful, looking at me, mean mugging me. But when they get around that pale-skinned Hispanic, okay, they have a Kool-Aid smile on their face. When they get around that pale-skinned Hispanic, it is a whole different story. But yet, they want to try me and try to fight me. But when they get around that Hispanic, they go to laughing and giggling. You would literally see a big Kool-Aid smile on that Negro face when he get around that Hispanic. Yes. And when the Hispanics or Middle Easterners or whatever, when they come to the black club, they have nothing to worry about. They are safe and sound. Nobody is going to try them. Okay, those Negroes in Florida have the utmost respect for that pale-skinned Hispanic and that white European and that pale-skinned, stringy-haired, camel breath Arab. Yes. But he have no respect for his own brother that looks like him. Every time you see a dark-skinned brother trying to fight another dark-skinned brother. But as soon as they see that Hispanic, man, it's like when they see that Hispanic, they act like they see Santa Claus. But yeah, it's so much of it going on. And me personally, let me tell you the truth. The Hispanics are not black. Negroes, please stop lying and stop calling these Hispanics black. They are not black. Most of them are not even Indian. Most of them are of European origin. Yes. Most of them ancestors come from Spain. Yes. A lot of them will try to claim Taino Indian, but nope. You can look at them and tell they're not Taino because their skin is too pale and their features are too European. They look no different from the average person from Spain or France, okay, or Italy. That's where they come from. So these people are not black. Even the ones who are Indian, stop calling them black. They do not look black. Start calling real black people black. I mean, everywhere I go, man, everywhere I go, well, this is the typical nonsense that you will hear from a Negro, a fake Negro. Yeah, Hispanics, they black like us. They black too. That's what they'll say. And you can see the lightest of light mulatto that looks no different from Mariah Carey. Probably got a little drip of black in her. And the Negro will say, oh man, she is so black. That's a black woman right there. And it's no different from the Hebrew Israelites. The Hebrew Israelites are the main instigators for calling Hispanics black. And just like they want the Hispanics to be black, they also want the Hebrew Israelites to be black. They want to blacken everything. It's crazy. It is crazy. So much mess going on. You got the black man who want to be a Hebrew. He want to see the Hispanic as his brother. And you got the white man, he want to be an African. He want to be a Pharaoh. So you have the blackwashing of Israelites and the whitewashing of Egypt. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is some mess going on. And when you see me out in the street, all you fake niggas, you better run, because I'm going to expose you. Okay, take a good look at me. If you got a problem with me, come say something to me, and we can deal with it. Because I'm sick and tired of all this fakeness going on. Look at all of these leaders. They all have some type of anti-black agenda to them. They have some type of Islamic or Hebrew tendencies to them, which cause them to be anti-black. You have these so-called Pan-African, or the Prince of Pan-Africanism, walking around calling himself the Prince of Pan-Africanism, and disrespecting the Kemetic community by calling us hoteps. But yet you walking around with the ark on your head, with the ark on your hat. You're not worthy of wearing the ark. The ark is not for everybody. Not everybody can wear the ark, because you are a disgrace to it. You have these Negroes walking around calling themselves leaders and Pan-Africanists and all that, but they got Arab names. Okay, I ain't gonna say no names, but Umar, Tariq, not African names. Those are Arab names. This is why the black race is never going to rise, because y'all just do not want to get real. Even Africa, a lot of the African customs and the tribal ways of life are dying out down there. They're being replaced by Hebrew and Christianity and all this nonsense, and Islam. If this madness keeps up in the future, there will be no more real black Africans. They'll just be walking around. All there will be are chocolate-covered Hebrew and Islamic Negroes. That's why I embrace the ancient African ancestors. I wish I could go back in time and be amongst my African ancestors, because it disgusts me to be around these fake Hebrew and Arabized Islamic niggas. That's why I talk about ancient Africa a lot, because that was a time when black people was real. We really honored our ancestors. We knew who we were. Long before that white man came into Africa with the Bible, long before that pale-skinned, camel breath Arab came into Africa with his Quran, we knew who we were. And I reject it 100%. But question is, do you have it in you to reject it? I know you fear these niggas. You fear your Hebrew elders, your authorities. But that's where I come in at. Since you ain't got the guts or the bravery or the heart to speak the truth, let me do it for you. Because I don't care about none of them niggas. I'm not with none of that. I'm just a real African brother who loves real African history. I just tell real history. Stop allowing these Hebrew Israelites and these fake occult niggas tell you history, because they're not going to tell you the truth. But back to the subject, I won't be long, but I will be strong. That's why I left Orlando, Florida. That's why I left Florida, because I couldn't stand to be around so much self-hate and anti-black and anti-African. Florida is a very anti-African state. It is. Most of your rich people down there, the people that have all the money and live in nice houses, most of them are pale-skinned Hispanics and white Europeans. And when you go to those warehouses, in the retail stores, you see all the labor workers and all, they're all dark-skinned black people who don't know what the hell's going on. who think they living in a world of equality, but don't even know that they are still slaves. And they are kissing the butt of their oppressor and calling him black. Wake up, people. No reason why these other people don't respect you, because you're lying to them. You're calling them black. They know they are not black. So stop calling these people black. Be real. Okay? Stop selling yourself out. Black is what you are. Okay? Black is the glory that you have to carry around. That is you. When we say beautiful black African woman, African queen, we talk about Gabrielle Union, Angela Bassett, not Jennifer Lopez. Black is what you are. Don't ever sell yourself out to other races. But a lot of these brothers who get shot down on the street by police, these are the real black brothers. They get shot down because they're really black. This type of stuff don't happen to the Hispanics and the Asians, the fake blacks. It doesn't happen to them because they are not black. And the white police know they are not black. That's why when they see them, they give them a pat on the back. But when they see you, they're going to shoot you down like a dog because you really are black. When you look at the video on Oscar Grant, the movie that was made with Michael B. Jordan, I believe that's his name, Oscar Grant, when he was at the train station, all of his friends were Puerto Ricans, pale-skinned Puerto Ricans, and he was the only one that was black. And he was the only one that got shot down like a dog because he was black. So black people, if you ever want to come up in the world and be respected, start telling the truth. Start keeping it real and be who you are. Stop calling people black who are not black. But that's all I got to say for now. If I have any more to say, I'll make another video. But black people, it is time to get real. It's time to stop cooning. Time to unite. Time to seek to your African ancestors. Know your real history. Stop looking for truth from these fake Hebrew, Moor, and all this Asiatic nonsense. But it's time to get real. If you want our people to grow, if you want our future to be a bright future, and want our people to grow in power and rulership, it is time to start getting real. Let go of this religion crap. But most of all, be proud of your blackness. Know that you are black and nobody else. Know that your brother and sister are black and nobody else. Embrace your blackness and stop selling it out to other people. Look to Africa. Africa is probably the last place that is truly black these days. And with that said, this is your brother Radio 1 coming back at you again with another video of truth and historical reality. And until next time, Egypt and Africa stays in Africa. And Africa stays black. And black stays black. Peace. And Amen.